Buddy, how y'all doing today? There's my friends sleeping in my bed. Anyway, it's horror time once again, and today I thought I'd talk about the Evil Dead series by Sam Raimi. But you might remember him. He recently came out with that movie called Drag Me to Hell, which wasn't a bad movie. I enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of Evil Dead too. But I guess it kind of reminded me of Evil Dead too because it's by the same director. Duh. But these movies are pretty fun. I'll go ahead and talk about them. Now there are several different DVD versions out there on the market. There's currently I think a 3-disc version for this one, and there's like a book version for this one. And there's a boomstick edition for this one and a book. And there's so many different versions of these DVDs. But these are the ones that I have. These are probably the cheap versions, I'd say. But these versions are fine to me. I think they're good. I like them. But the first Evil Dead, really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. It kind of freaked me out when I first saw it. It's pretty scary, especially that part when you see that thing right there. That really freaked me out. Good special effects. I mean, the monsters are dead people, whatever you want to call them. They look really freaky in this movie, and it's just a damn good movie. I mean, it's a good horror movie, really good. But I enjoyed that one. And then you got Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. I think that's what they call it also. This one is it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of a remake of the first one, except a little bit different than the first one. But I guess you call this a remake, even though it says Evil Dead 2 on the title. But it starts out like the first one, and then it kind of changes around near the middle of the movie. And it's more of a comedy. The first one's a kind of a serious movie. This one's a little more comedy to it, and it's pretty gory though. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. But I guess you call this a remake or a prequel. But that one's a good one if you like the first one. And then you got Army of Darkness, the last one in the series. And I might add Bruce Campbell plays in all 3 of these movies as Ash. This one was okay. It's not my favorite in the series, but it was all right. It had some good parts, like the evil Ash and all that. But this was not my favorite one. But it's not a bad movie. It's a pretty good sequel. But I enjoyed the first one probably the best out of all of them. But if you like the first 2, definitely check out Army of Darkness. It doesn't say Evil Dead 3 in the title, but it is Evil Dead 3. And there's also some Evil Dead video games. There's Evil Dead Regeneration, Evil Dead A Fistful of Boomstick, and Evil Dead Hail to the King. Those games actually aren't that bad. I have all of them. I've played them. But I'd say the best one is probably Evil Dead Regeneration. I love that game. It's a lot of fun, especially when you play as the midget. But definitely check out the Evil Dead series if you like comedy horror movies with kind of zombies in them, or just zombies or dead people that come after you and all that. But it's a pretty fun series. Good acting by Bruce Campbell. Definitely worth your time if you like those kind of horror movies. But definitely check them out. Well, I'll see y'all later. Bye.